So today is really about, I wanted to just reconnect with you, tell you a bit of news that is going on my side. I know you have been reading my posts and you know about some of it. Many of you have joined, but I wanted also to share some with you. And please ask me questions, okay? If you have any questions related to growth, because that's how we grow. That's what we are doing on how we grow our newsletter. Just let me know here if you have any questions about the news that I'm sharing. Also, let me know here. I'll do my best to answer all of them. And if I cannot, then at least via chat, I will answer them. I'm so excited for the bootcamp as well, Brian. So that's my number one news. Some of you know Brian has joined it. Lots of you have joined it as well. I am launching the Money Map Bootcamp, which is 3 days, 2 hours each, maybe a little more if time permits, in which 1 hour will be dedicated to a workshop that you will have live with me. And 1 hour will be dedicated to live questions where we'll connect probably here, if not on YouTube, but mostly here for questions related to whatever we have covered in that day. It's 3 days. It's happening on April 15th, 16th, and 17th. It's at 11 a.m. EST time. I think I'm saying the correct time. I know what time is in GMT, but anyways, you will have it booked in your calendar to make it very simple. Of course, will be recorded. So for those who cannot participate to either sessions or to part of it or to none of it, there will be also a recorded version with everything we have covered plus all the materials. But I hope you can join us live. It will be so exciting. It's called the Money Map Bootcamp, and it is what is called, it's exactly about getting to that level, because I know that's a big topic for us. And let's face it, making money out of our content and out of our passion is something we all love to do. Okay, so, oh my God, that's a big question on tags. So we'll get to the tags later, but on Money Bootcamp, just so you know, a couple of things. What we will cover, okay? 3 days, 15th, 16th, and 17th. Day one is your conversion machine, and by the way, you have all of this in my latest 3 posts, okay? That if you want to see the details and also get the deal until April 10th. On the first day, and I'm looking exactly at the email just to make sure I don't miss anything, we will cover how to completely redesign your homepage in order to attract the right audience for you. And I think that's important because that's the first impression your subscribers, your future subscribers will have about you. We'll also cover a content calendar that strategically balances free and paid content that you will need or want to create. And I will give you the tools and calendar for that. And also, how to create content very fast, not only using your ideas, but also using Substaculous, which is the proprietary tool that, I have developed and you will have access to as well if you are joining this bootcamp. The subscription journey map, which shows you exactly how your biggest fans will become paying subscribers. So these are the main topics for the first day, in which we are setting you up to attract the right audience for you, and how to create a content that attracts the right one. Okay, then on day 2, we are covering your irresistible offers. So we are having the platform, we are having the tools, we are having the content, okay? But people don't stay on the fence because your page doesn't look pretty or your content is not pretty enough or formatted. They stay on the fence because you don't have a good offer. And you will cover exactly what makes an irresistible offer and how can you create that irresistible offer. And we will go through creating it online as well, as much as possible with all of you. And then I'm available for you for 30 days for questions, on refining your offer to make it the best irresistible one. It's not about having multiple offers. It's about having one simple one that solves a big problem well for your future followers and, paid members. We are going to talk also about when to paywall your content and when not to, where to put that paywall. I know it's a very very important one for many of you, and we are going to talk also about the pricing structure and, as I told you, how to create actually an irresistible offer that attracts. And in day 3, which is the 17th, we are going to talk about multiple income streams, because the Money Map Bootcamp is not only about paid subscriptions. Okay, this can definitely be a huge stream of income for you by creating content online, which is fantastic, but you should never rely on only one income stream. So we are going to talk about what you can do right away, in the next 30 days to actually create multiple income streams that make sense for you and that are based on your skill set, your passions, and what you're currently having. And some of it might seem new, like how to get brand sponsorship very quickly and very efficiently. Some of you will be logical and you'll say, why didn't I do this faster? Like how to create mini courses, or workshops, and maybe some of them you are already doing. So we are going to cover all of this in 3 days. Again, you have all the details about the Money Map Bootcamp. I'm so excited for it in my last 3 posts for the details. But just so you know, another thing, by the 10th of April, which is next week, Thursday, you have access to the Money Map Bootcamp at half a price. So you get it at $147 instead of $300. So if you want in at this price, hurry. After 10th of April is the full fee of $300. And again, it starts on the 15th. Of course, paid members to How We Grow have a special price. They get it for $97. And they also have all the details in a post on how to get access to their special fee. Talking about pay members, I am keeping my 40% off on How We Grow for the annual plan until the 10th of April as well. Okay, because I want those who want to join the bootcamp to have the opportunity to get the annual plan at the most reasonable price that I can offer right now. So if you want just in for that or both, know that you are having 2 super good deals right now happening. So these were my news. I have lots of other news related to my travels. If you want me to share, I'll be more than happy to. But pretty much now I'm working to make sure that this bootcamp will be as useful and valuable for you and those who want to join. So ask me anything about it also in the DMs or in the chat if you want, or just join right now at a special price. Okay, now I'm going to go through your questions. So if you have questions, just go ahead and shoot them here. Let me scroll a bit through all of this. I'm grateful for you showing me Substack. Thank you so much. I'm very grateful for you being here and for being so supportive as a community. Long time no see. Happy you're okay. I'm very okay, thank you. And indeed, it's been a while, right? I'll try to have these live sessions a little more. Curious, how did you know all of this before you launched your stack? Know what? I'm not sure what you refer to, but for context. I've been in marketing all my life. Okay. I have been in a corporate job for about 15 years and then spent the next 5 years learning how to be an entrepreneur. I had multiple business starting and I always made content. I haven't liked social media so much. I have only tried on one platform, which was LinkedIn, until it started to be driven only by an algo. So if you want, it's not something that you learn, how to grow your audience and to build a community instantly, but it's something that you learn in time. And I think that with the right support, and that's why I'm organizing these workshops and these boot camps, you can learn faster, but of course you have to apply it. You have to apply it, try it your own, see what works for you, see what applies. And go from there. And by the way, I know that my growth on Substack is looking so dreamy, like the fresh air of spring, because I have grown from 0 on Substack to 48,000 plus right now subscribers. on how we grow in under 7 months, which is fantastic. And I'm super grateful, and I still pinch myself to ask myself, how did this happen? And there are two reasons for it. One is because this community is fantastic here, and it's a fantastic platform to grow and get support from. And the second reason is because I'm always trying new things. And I think that's important, to really not let it go, to really not, hey, this doesn't work, I stay stuck. Always try new things. And another thing, I don't believe fast growth is good or slow growth is good. I don't believe in any of this. For some of us, growth can take, I don't know, a month. And you make your own definition of growth. And for some of us, it can take years. On LinkedIn, for example, it took me 3 years to grow to 10K followers. 3 years, okay, and I still had a thriving business. So it's really not about how fast or how slow things are for you right now. It's really about what makes sense, and how much of the time that you are spending on things that you love and make sense for you. So it doesn't matter if you have 10 subscribers or 100 or 100,000, okay? What matters is, are you enjoying it? Are you getting out of it what you need and what you want? Making money, it's one part of it, because we all need to be financially free and secure. And again, you don't need a huge following for that. That's why I'm organizing this bootcamp and all these workshops, because I want to show you how to monetize, how to create multiple income streams regardless of your audience. It really doesn't matter. And I'm going to say that word, trust me. I know, because I know I have done it when I had 100 subscribers as well. I had huge deals that paid my bills. So what you need is really to ask yourself, am I doing what I like? Am I enjoying this? And then what are the system strategies that I need to help me make the life that I want? So that's a story in a nutshell about me a bit. Okay, I feel like I must be missing something on tax. I am in US politics and my growth is often news. Captain Seth Cashel, I think you just copy pasted the message that you sent me on chat. I told you we need to go a little deeper on that tax strategy. I covered this in posts and in workshops as well. If you want to go deeper, I invite you to schedule a one-on-one with me and really cover this in detail as well. What I want to share about tax is that, again, use them as a CEO. Okay, I talked about tax in some previous posts. Use them as a CEO. It's not, foolproof strategy to help me grow. Use the leaderboard in order to know what tags to use for your publication. Use the topics on Substacks and use the keywords that you see people Googling, related to your topic. That's my best advice. And put those there in your tags in the post, and also optimize your title and optimize your SEO. That comes in a package. Okay. Excited for the bootcamp. So excited for the bootcamp as well. Okay, let me see if there are some other questions. Okay. For anyone on the fence, Anna has helped me tremendously. Brian, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate. And every time I see messages like this, honestly, my heart pumps a little faster. That's why I do what I do, because I have been in the shoes of needing support and being, in the beginning or even in the middle, and not knowing how to progress from there. And I know how important it is to get the support that works for you. So if this works for you, even for one of you, I'm super grateful and I'm super happy. And, thank you so much for sharing that. Okay. All right. So, if there aren't any questions, then this is what I want to share. Again, for more details, go on my last 3 posts and you'll have all the details about the Money Bootcamp. on the 15th, and from the 15th until the 17th of April. I'm really looking forward to hear your questions also offline. I'm really looking forward to see you live on the 15th and have fun together with our bootcamp. And well, I wish you a fantastic Sunday and end of the weekend, and a fantastic, start of the week. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me on such a short notice. Take care.